What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a couple of spicy cheese duels for you guys to check out. One time the cheese is going to succeed, the other time it is going to fail gloriously. So let's get into these duels. Looks like we have Cyber Dragons up at the top, going to be facing off against heroes, and this hero hand is basically 5 monsters because you have 2 kind of Rhoda type cards, and then you have Foolish Burial, which is basically just another monster. So I think that whatever your hand is, you're gonna have to use that to kind of make your play, not really look for any defensive cards. The monsters are going to have to carry the defense. So he's gonna go for a Solid Soldier. Ash Blossom used on the Shadow Mist. I guess he just didn't want him to get that search there. I don't know about that. I like my Ash Blossoms to be 1-for-1s, not neg ones. I feel like those are kind of like the desperate Ash Blossom plays. Whatever. You could argue that every card in its opening hand was pretty much susceptible to Ash, except the King of the Swamp. Anyways, Visionary Vion dumps a hero to the graveyard. This is interesting. He's going to Fusion Summon, because if you now look at his hand, he's actually going to Fusion Summon for the last warrior from another planet. Whoever thought that you would summon this with the actual Fusion Summon? But he's going for it. The problem is, I feel like this is, you're doing more harm than actual good here, because you're going to destroy your entire field. And although this doesn't allow your opponent to summon any more monsters, you can't summon either. Everyone thinks that this card is like a 200 IQ win condition, but there are a lot of decks that can easily out this, and Cyber Dragons is one of them. Number one, Infinite Impermanence is one of the most popular hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! Alongside Ash Blossom and Joy Springs, obviously. But Cyber Dragons has, and they have a removal like trap card. It's called Cybernetic Overflow, if I'm not mistaken. So if he gets that and you're attacking these Cyber Dragons, he will, chances are, just nuke your board, including this guy. And he doesn't have any protection. Now, if you do summon Last Warrior and you have a monster that can't be destroyed by card effects, that is where I think it actually makes sense, because then you still get to keep a board. But if you just have this and nothing else, you can't actually do, and like you have no offense if your opponent just sets, all right, I'm just going to set my effect failure. And guess what he just ended up drawing? He drew that Cybernetic Overflow, so he's going to attack. Hertz is constantly recycling other cards. He finally pops it off, or finally gets rid of Last Warrior. He is going to make sure he doesn't lose a card in his hand, doesn't want to lose that Cyber Dragon core, so he says, I'll just give up effect failure. And now the hero guy doesn't really have any awesome plays. He spent all of his resources on one play. He's going to get hit with that Cyber LTN, and that gets rid of all his monsters. And now Cyber Dragons can easily go for game. Rampage Dragon blow up the back row, and now Rampage Dragon gets additional attacks. He can simply crank the Rampage Dragon up, by the way, with Seeger to make it go to what, like 4,200 attack. And I believe it can right now attack 3 times, but I know it can attack at least a minimum of 2. I'm pretty sure it would have been 3 times, and obviously he is able to end the game. I think it was the only monster that could have attacked that turn 2. But obviously, that didn't matter. Second duel is going to be Traptrix versus Dragon Maids. And I think that this is a swing matchup. I think I'd probably favor Traptrix, just because they're a deck that, like, to get to where they need to go, it's just like a lot easier. They only need basically 1 card to go into Sarah, 2 cards, maybe the Phantom Knights of Shea Brigadine to kind of combo off. And you know, Dragon Maids don't have a lot of protection from these trap cards that the Traptrix deck can throw. So straight into Housekey, fair enough. Going to give Housekey some more attack, trying to activate the effect, and that's going to be met with a Traptrix. Okay, maybe Phantom Knights of Shea Brigadine. Nope, looks like that's not going to be used, but Stormy Mirror Force is going to follow up, and now going to hit the opponent with that next level cheese. Goes for Utopia double, which obviously means you're going to be taking a whole lot of battle damage, 10k. Now luckily he was able to save himself from getting game by giving his Dragon Maid 2000 attack, but it's not going to actually save him. So he's going to take I think 7,500 is going to be the damage. Yeah, take 7,500 after the double or nothing. And would you check this out? He's like, Cap G, no problem, I got 500 life points. Better comebacks have happened on this channel. But check out this cheese. He's gonna get the perfect top deck. He's gonna reborn the copy of Parla, only to be met with Ring of Destruction. Seriously, if they would just unerrata Ring of Destruction, I would play this in so many decks. It would be such a spicy card. But Ring of Destruction gonna deal exactly 500. Now you can't kill your opponent unless their monster is exactly at their life points, and that's exactly what happened in this duel. So he's actually going to just take 500, and you don't really see Ring for Game anymore. You used to see it a ton during the GX era, which was really fun and really cheesy. But there you go, Ring of Destruction for game. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed those short duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.